The streets of San Francisco have never been more vibrant than today. Chef William Werner is an intrepid soul who is seeking to deliver passion with every bite. Not only is he a master pastry chef, he embodies the entrepreneurial spirit that is sweeping the fast casual segment today. Craftsman and Wolves is a tribute to the tireless blood, sweat, and flour of today's restaurant operator as they forge against the challenges of everyday business to succeed in the passion of their art. But the aura of this patisserie does not stop at the artistry in the pastries that Chef Bill creates, but instead it delivers that elusive gathering place, much like home or the kitchen table of your grandma's, in a time when family, real conversation, and camaraderie were the most important ingredients in every meal. In a small but inspirational way, that is what I experienced at Craftsman and Wolves. I found true art and passion as it exists today in the fast casual restaurant business. Welcome to another episode of Fast Casual Nation, where we cover some of the best restaurant concepts across the globe. And today we're in San Francisco and having a great time at a great pastry shop. One we haven't had on Fast Casual Nation. We haven't done pastries on Fast Casual Nation. So this was kind of a spin. Yeah, well, you guys are doing some things a little different, William. So, hey, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us. Really excited to be here.
A little bit about you and how you kind of got started in business.
Okay. Started out cooking savory. Really enjoyed it. Just delved into all things cooking. And books on books on books and research, and worked at a lot of different places, and then ended up working at a small restaurant that was chef-owned that had a pastry chef during the day, and I would go in and help her out a little bit. And I just came to find I really appreciated kind of the focal point of pastry, where you can be very conceptualized,
right.
And even from an architectural standpoint, like it's a very finesse product.
You have some accolades going on with you. Everybody from Bon Appetit to one of the best 50 things to eat to right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, what's the feeling of finally getting that validation of going, wow, we've made it?
It's have we made it?
Yeah,
it's always
I know,
right? It's been great. I have a great team, great shop, great location, great support, especially from San Francisco. And it's just constant motivation. So in a way, it becomes more and more kind of intense and challenging.
What were the things you were thinking about when you were developing the concept of how you wanted to prepare a pastry shop like this?
Sure.
What was the inspiration?
In France and Japan, like the pastry shops are very chef-driven, if you will, and so are restaurants here. But I wasn't seeing your local neighborhood bakeries and pastry shops have this really kind of style, if you will, for lack of a better term. So I really wanted to do something where we took the notions and all the new stuff from the market and seasonality into play, and then we also took into something of like, we don't need to do 15 different scones, we don't need to do a ton of macaroons, we don't need to do these things that are found so prevalent at many other shops.
Sure.
We can really focus on a different aspect of the product, and in a way maybe it's just a little bit of selfishness. Like, we just want to do things that we want to do. We really wanted people to come in and eat with their eyes first and have an experience and see a beautiful space. And for us, even the design of the shop is really focused all on the food. We don't have a ton of artwork, we don't have a ton of other things. It's just the big case of the viennoiserie breakfast pastries down into the sweet stuff.
When I walked in, I felt like I was just in a bakery wonderland. I mean, you had these great, amazing presentations, probably some of the best artistry I've seen in baked goods for a long while. So congratulations on all that. We always have to try some of the amazing food at some of these places, so I can't wait to see what you guys are going to show us today.
Great, let's do it.
All right, William, so here we are. This is quite a presentation you have here. Kind of walk us through this.
All right, let's start. One of my current favorite exciting things are our fruit tarts that we're doing. We wanted to reevaluate the way you eat a fruit tart, which we kind of felt was a little imbalanced sometimes, of like this very hard crust to cream to fruit ratio. So we kind of created these little half-pipe tart shells, if you will. It's almost kind of like a fruit taco. You can actually hold it in your
hand.
I was
going to say
a little handheld.
It has kind of a taco feel.
Well, everyone's got the iPhone in this hand and then something else in this hand, so it's portability. Next to that is our Eclairs. I've always been a big fan of Eclairs, so a really nice pâtisserie, traditional. We glaze it really lightly with a white chocolate glaze. We take rye berries, cook them, and then fry them so they get kind of crunchy, and we sprinkle those on top. We also sprinkle those on the inside, and then on the inside you'll find just a really nice, we call it a honey marmalade, which is kind of a honey that's been cooked down with the addition of like some butter and some cream, and provides this really caramelized, soft, floral, smooth consistency, and then a beautiful vanilla cream on top of that, and then some more of the puffed rye berries.
The rye berries look like they've got almost a golden hue.
They do get dusted in a little bit of gold, edible gold powder, just to give them a little bit more pop.
Yeah, almost like a San Francisco 49er Gold Rush right there on top. I love that. Okay, so what do we have here?
Yeah, let's stick with the sweets. So this is something I was really inspired by in France called milk jam, or confiture au lait.
Okay.
I had a friend I was staying with, and his mom had some milk that was kind of about to go past its date, added some sugar to it, cooked it down a little bit, and then would like just slather it on toast or drizzle it on things. And I was blown away.
You're like, this
blown away. I was just like, oh my gosh. We came back and then just reworked it a little bit. We use our local high wire coffee, and we cold infuse as like making a cold brew coffee for 24 hours in milk. Not the milk that's about to go, very fresh milk. 24 hours, we strain that out. We add sugar to it and add a shot of espresso, and we cook that down to a really soft, spreadable consistency. And
that's going to be popular for takeaway for sure.
Popular for takeaway, popular for gifts. We also sell it online. Yeah, it's been a great item for us.
That is very cool. And of course the hero here.
And then this is our hero. This is the Rebel Within. So a savory cake studded with breakfast sausage, green onion, and then inside is a soft-boiled farm egg. The egg's still soft, a little bit runny. There's Parmesan, asiago, and kind of the idea with this was like that all-in-one breakfast. You know, once again, kind of portability. Like instead of having to sit down, you can take this thing to go, do with it what you will. A friend of mine takes it home, cuts it in half, throws it in the oven with avocado on top of it and hot sauce, and it's amazing.
Throw in a few interesting recipe ideas on that.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that one?
This one was a very aha moment. The biggest, exciting thing about this for us was the development of the batter itself, the savory cake batter. It's it has a texture of a muffin or a cake, but there's no sugar. There's Asiago cheese, Parmesan, salt and pepper. And to kind of develop that recipe where it bakes like a cake, eats like a cake, but isn't sweet, was a really big moment. So once we kind of had that down, we just started experiencing, with just playing around with different inclusions and different things. And, went from one format that brought us to this format to brought us to a soft egg inside.
Yeah.
It was, I wish I could say it was a calculated path, but it wasn't. And so you'll have people that'll come in that'll literally be sitting in front of the case with like, a dozen of these in front of them and be like, do you have that egg thing? So it's the egg thing, or do you have the Rebel Within? And then we show them this and they're kind of like, okay.
That's it?
Yeah. And then it's become really more of a, the moment is the cutting aspect, and that's where everyone's taking Instagrammable pictures of it and posting it and sharing it, and it's kind of that surprising aha moment. And I think that's really, in a way, gave us the direction of a lot of our products, of like aha moments or little surprises or little touches, because it's a very exciting thing. It's a very exciting thing in a fast, casual environment to come in and buy something and be surprised by it. Yeah. That's much more of a sit-down white tablecloth aspect.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, William, this has been a great time here today. Learn a little bit more about what you guys are doing. Wow, I'm kind of taken back by these products here. We got to dig into these after the show.
Please do. Thanks for coming to check us out.
It's been awesome.